got somebody that I think you all are familiar with that's coming up next. Now, let me see. What did I do with your introduction, my love? Oh, here it is. Now, I know you know this name. Who's never heard of the Massage Nerd? Yeah, that's what I thought. Everybody knows who the Massage Nerd is. He's 150,000 hits a day on his website. 150,000. We're a $100 million a year company, and we don't get 150,000 hits on our website. Ryan has created a unique niche in the marketplace, and he is our American Massage Conference 2011 Innovation Award winner because he just rocks that much. About the nerd. We've just got our nerd standing right over here. He's wonderful. He's also known as Ryan Hoyme, but most people just say, "Oh, nerd." If you've searched for massage information on the web, it's more than likely that you've run into his content. Massage Nerd is the largest massage website with 10,000 plus massage pictures, 2,000 more videos, 3,000 or more massage test questions, and tons of other content. Massage Nerd recently went over 100 million views. Can we just talk about that for a second? I can't even imagine. I can't even wrap my mind around how many people had. I mean, I know it's 100 million. I get that, but think about how many people that is. That's like more than the city of Atlanta 20 times. Everybody in the city of Atlanta 20 times been to his website. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. And he gets over 150,000 views a day, as I said. So he's pretty impressive. He also has a weekly live massage talk show on the web every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time. And the list of guests are as long as the Chinese wall. He's booked until next year already, and you can even ask questions to his guests live on the air in the chat area. So remember, always be good to nerds because you'll usually end up working for them. Right on, Ryan. Come on up and have
Okay, so the reason why I got started doing Massage Nerd is for my students. Because when my students didn't show up for school, they expected me to go over the things that they missed. So. But you can only do so much. But that's why I started making ebooks. I started making videos, even test questions to help them with everything. So that's the main reason why I started Massage Nerd. Is a little over 5 years ago I started that, but I've been teaching massage now for 10 years in Minnesota School of Business. And if you want to go to the PowerPoint. Okay, so with the 100 million views, I've been on YouTube now for 5 years. I mean, basically when YouTube started, so that's when I just found that little niche and started putting up content on a regular basis. So right now I have over 2,600 videos up on my channel. So that's why I'm averaging around 150,000 views a day on my videos. And not to say that you can't do that, but the thing is, it all depends on where your passion actually is. So as massage therapists, one of the most underrated things is video for commercials and things like that for massage therapists. Sometimes you just might not feel comfortable, but you can actually hire somebody to do that stuff. Or just demonstrate a little techniques or something. But the more content you have out there, the more things are going to become searchable by the internet. Next slide, please. Have you guys heard of Alexa.com at all? Anybody? Yeah? What is it? Okay. Yep. So it's kind of tracks. It's some people say it's not too accurate. Some people say it's really accurate. So, but they say Google is number one for search engines. For an actual website. Facebook is good number 2, and YouTube. And look at Google owns YouTube, so they're pretty good bunch of everything cinched up there. So if you ever want to search for yourself, see what your actual ranking is too and stuff. Who here has a website? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, does everybody want a website? That's where a lot of clients are searching now. So even Yellow Pages online and stuff, they're searching for that. But that's why you want to get that information out there. Next slide, please. Okay, with video, it's so important. As you can see here, it's actually starting to pop up in regular search now. But beforehand, you'd have to click a tab up on top that says video. But now, a lot of times it's searching. So this is one of my videos I made for American Massage Conference. So that's what I typed in, and that video popped up right there. Do you think people are more likely to watch video or read text?
Video.
Yeah, video is, and the thing is, a lot of times I try to give them options, video and text, but the majority of the times people are going to do video. So that's why it's really important to have those kind of things. So just imagine your business. So let's say Atlanta, Georgia, massage therapist, and different kind of styles you offer. You want to have those kind of things in your keywords for your website in order to pop up higher and higher and higher in the rankings. But even though, let's say you don't have a website now, at least buy a domain now, so it kind of gets indexed a little bit more then, or just put up a blank page for now and stuff too. But there's many sites out there, like even Yahoo, it's really cheap. It's like $12 a month, and if you know how to use Microsoft Word, you can make a website that it's just copy and paste, or you can copy and drag and stuff. So you can do all those kind of things. So it's not as scary as you actually think with websites. Next page, please. So as you can see here too, so massage test, these are all my videos here. When I just enter that, when I hit the actual video tab up there too. So that's another option that you can look at. Next tab. Okay, so with YouTube, you can kind of design your YouTube page in a way too. So, and in my class, whenever a phone goes off, you have to buy food for everybody. So I actually recommend students to keep their cell phones on. But there's a lot of different kind of things you can actually change, like the theme and color, the modules, the videos, the playlist. Branding, just because I'm a YouTube partner, I get these little bit extra things on here. So that's why I can have this huge banner on top here for the YouTube channel. But there's some things that you can change down here, but definitely on the outside too. So this is going to be a lot bigger, but I have kind of like a handprints all over in the background there. But again, some people will go there, and you want people to subscribe to. So right now, I got over 20,000 subscribers. So that's why people keep coming back and keep coming back. So whenever somebody logs into a YouTube account, more likely if they're subscribed to me, my video is going to be popped up then. And that's why I'm getting a lot more views then too. So it's all about subscribers. Next page, please. 2 meals, okay. Okay, so equipment. I myself, I started off with a really cheap camera. It was a $300 camera to start off with. But the thing is, the quality wasn't that great. But the thing is, I wanted to take a risk. I wanted to get my information out there. But a lot of people are scared to take risks. But if you just give yourself out there a little bit here, just little pieces, it's going to actually help. Next slide, please. Well, one other thing about equipment too, Flip. You guys heard of the Flip?
Yes.
Camcorder and stuff. It's really cheap. It just went out of business, but they're still all over the place. Yeah. But it's yep.
We're going to continue to service them until the end of the year.
Okay. Oh, you're okay.
I work for Cisco too.
Okay, cool. But that's how I actually do some video shooting too. It's really simple, and it's a simple editing program that's built into it. I myself, I love it, and I go through cafepress.com and I actually put my logo on my Flip, and it's a lot of fun with that. And the thing is, when you charge it, you just flip it open and plug it into your computer, so that's how you charge it. But you can actually just hold it like this and do a little interview if you want, or explain about different kind of things that you offer. Because just imagine you can do a video for each page you have for your website. About Us page, you can have a video. Services page, you can have that. Contact page, you can have a video for that. So it's just going to start building up content more after more. Another thing that people use is testimonials. So that's very important. So some people have written testimonials, but just imagine video testimonials. I mean, it's just going to kick it up a notch. And I just want people to start doing those kind of things. And you can even maybe give your client maybe a coupon or something like that, but it all depends on the stage, what you can actually do with those kind of things for the testimonials. Yep.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yep.
At what point does it get to a point where it takes so long to download because you have so much video that people get tired of waiting?
That's why I put them on YouTube. So the thing is, I never upload my videos to my website at all. I put them on YouTube, and then I take the code and I put it on my website. So it's just like instant thing. So never do that. And then the nice thing about YouTube, it tracks the views, the stats, everything. So you don't never have to worry about anything. And they're always up. And yeah, because back in the day, I actually did that on my own, and it's just like, seriously. Okay, so with uploading, it's really easy. And now it's so easy, you can actually just drag it from your desktop into this now. You don't even have to click the upload button anymore. So it's that easy. And record from a webcam. Look at that. I mean, with YouTube, you can do that just to make it easy. And then next page, please. And then right here, as you can see, the title. You want to make sure that you put a really important title. The more information you put in there, the better. Because let's say your name of your business and then Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that. So put that information in that area. Next slide, please. And back once. Yep, sorry. Description area. This is where you want the meat and potatoes as much as possible. But if you're vegetarian, tofu. Okay? So right in this area. So that's where you want as much information as possible. So you can explain things, because that stuff will come up in search engines too. So as you saw when you're searching for things, the title, that's going to be the title of your video. The description is going to be in that area too. So it's just more searchable things. And the thing is with Google, it changes all the time. It's the rhythmic, whether it's going to go this way, your rankings are going to go up, or this way it's going to go down and stuff. But the main thing is just keep putting content out there. And Google loves old stuff. So the older your stuff is, the better. More likely it's going to get indexed, and then you're going to get a lot more views and a lot more traffic that way. Okay, next one. Okay, this is one of the most important things a lot of people screw up on. If you don't put the HTTP : www, it's not an active link. So a lot of people will put just a www dot, and that's not going to be active, and so they're going to have to copy and then paste it in there, and it's too much work, seriously. In our day and age, you just want to click and go there. That's what you want to do. But that's why some people will start with the description right away, but I myself, I prefer to go with the website, because right when they're done with that, where are they going to go? There's videos to the side, or there's that. Sometimes they'll actually go to that. So that's where I'm actually getting a lot of my views on my website, is through my videos. So you can track all that stuff too once you get a website going. Next page. Tags. Tags are one of the most important things, but some people say it's kind of dying off a little bit because they're searching other things now too. They get indexed a lot more. But you want to, again, add the information about the Atlanta, Georgia, those kind of things in the tag area. Next one. Yeah. And this is a really nice thing, is you can actually choose your thumbnail. So when you're choosing your thumbnail, people are more likely to click on it if it's a little bit interesting too. So if it's kind of boring, I mean, less likely to get some views that way. And there is, with YouTube, you can kind of page it out, space it out where it might go for that area. So let's say you're going to use more pictures in your video, then you can choose that too. So, but again, it changes all the time. Okay, and then as you can see here, it even does suggestions. So I put all the stuff in the description, as you can see here. The tags, I entered as many tags as possible, but they will kind of cut you off after a little bit too. So they'll just say, when you hit save changes, it will say too much information, and then you have to take away a few things. So again, that's really important that way. And you can choose a category too, so if it's more education based or more comedy based, you name it. But YouTube is full of comedy skits and all those different kind of things, but people are just surprised that massage is doing so good on the internet. But so many people are looking for your information out there. They're just looking for things that they can benefit themselves out there. So I think that's why it's so beneficial for those kind of things. Okay, next page, please. Next one is another thing that's totally, a lot of people do not take advantage of, is playlists. So with playlists, when you add a playlist then, it's really important to do that, because now YouTube has a thing that's called lean back, where you just click one of those videos, and if it's in a playlist, if you don't click anything, it's going to go to the next video automatically. So they're just going to keep watching and watching it, so they never have to do any clicking. So again, we're making it a lot easier for people. So again, you're just checking those areas, clicking, and then adding it to playlists. And you can even add those playlists to your video, to your website to make it more simple. So let's say you have a whole bunch of videos that are demonstrational and stuff. You might want to categorize them too, to make it a little easier. Next page. And then playlists, you can actually you can embed it, as you can see here. You just take that code, put it on your website. So that's what you're going to do with that one. This is the link if you want to send people to the video, the playlist, so they can check all of them. They can see what videos that they actually want. And if you ever want, let's say you don't really want it public right now, you can just hit it private. And there's all these different options too with individual videos. If you want it private, or if you want to disable comments, or if you want comments only by friends, or those different kind of things. And you can even set as official series playlists for these videos. Next page. There's even mobile options now. So, I mean, so many people, and what I'm seeing too is about 15 to 20% of my traffic is sometimes through mobile phones and stuff for videos. So that's why I have to gear it, I have to change things a little bit for even my home page here, for my YouTube channel, in that mobile option. Next page, please. And as you can see here, you can change a lot of things too, so you can even add a description on your channel page for YouTube about me. You can add that kind of information, where you're from, and you can check it or not, so it all depends on if you want to have that information in there. Next page. And then Facebook, I mean, I don't have too much time to go over all these different kind of social networks, but I myself, I tie all this stuff into one another. So I'm uploading it to YouTube, I'm putting it on Facebook, I'm adding it to Twitter, I'm just going back and forth. So not everybody's going to be subscribed to all my areas, so that's why I want to have as much options out there as possible. Some people might get sick of my stuff. One person last year said, I said unsubscribe to you just because you have so much content all the time. I just couldn't keep up with it. So I said, oh. I was kind of proud of that. So. But then he said later, I just felt this need. I needed it back, and so he subscribed. But it took him a while to get through all my videos again. So with the fan page too, you can actually have a landing page, so you can. So this subscribe thing right here, I made a page, so it's my newsletter. So whenever somebody goes to my fan page, they're going to get the option if they want to subscribe to my newsletter to keep up to date everything. And then with my newsletter, it's so important, so you can let people know another option. So like maybe once every 2 weeks or once a month, you hit that, and then it goes out to all the people that are subscribing. But it's really important to have a fan page nowadays for your business too. And again, you can have friends and relatives, and there's been debate whether to have your actual clients on your personal profile, but a lot of people are saying try to push them over to the fan page then. And then you can run Facebook specials and everything else. So if you saw this ad, give me this code or something, and then I'll give you maybe 10 or 15% discount. So that helps. Next page. So with Twitter too, I actually got my Twitter linked up with my Facebook. So I tweet, and then it goes to my Facebook account then. So it makes it easier that way, so I don't have to add so much. And there's also TweetDeck, or there's many other, if you go to tweetdeck.com, there's an application you can download to your computer, so you can check if you add an update, and it goes to all these different places all at once. So that's another option. Okay, next page. And LinkedIn, another one. A lot of therapists don't take advantage of this as much, but it's really important to network with other professionals there. So us as massage therapists, sometimes we feel really isolated, especially if we're working in a facility where it's just us as massage therapists and then other, let's say, cosmetologists or personal trainers and things like that. It's a really good idea to network with other therapists. So that's why these conferences are so important, just to meet with other therapists. So is there any other questions for me so far? Your brain's full? But what I do, again, I put all this information up on my website too, making video tutorials on how to do this stuff too, just to make it simpler. Thank you. What? Yeah, I saw my teacher. Yep. So on my website there. But the main thing is I go through cafepress.com. You can actually get a portion of that income that way too. So that's a nice thing about that. So it's another add revenue. Yeah, so.
Do you have any suggestions on where you can find, like, build a logo for yourself for your business? Do you have any sites on your page?
Not on my page, but it's called Fiverr. So $5 and somebody will make your logo. So it's I can't remember how to actually say it, but Eric Brown, he's if you go to bodyworkbiz.com, he actually recommended that site for me, and he actually made me an intro logo, with a video logo on the $5 and stuff like that. So it was really cool, and it had the eyebrows moving and stuff. So,
Tell them about the t-shirt.
yeah, I stopped making T-shirts with a big logo across here. I
have that one
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Ask them 5 questions.
Okay, what year did I start YouTube?
You point.
5 years ago, so 2006.
Yep.
Right on. I'm going to pass some goodies back to you. Okay, questions. Keep going, baby.
Okay.
I'll be your prize food.
What's the largest retailer for massage products in the United States?
Oh, if anybody gets this wrong.
Good.
You get that wrong, you get out. There we go. All right, keep going.
A name of a lady, and it's a website. Alexa. Yep. That's actually my first one. So.
All right, go ahead with another one, right?
Okay. How many views do I have on my? Okay.
Over 100 million.
Yep. Okay.
Right on. All right, and one more.
Okay. What? I can't hear you.
Oh, we gotta get people in the back.
Okay,
Oh, people in the back, right? Where's the love for the people in the back? Go ahead, one more question.
What are tags?
They're the little things that was on the website that you put into, that people search for, that would bring them to your site.
Okay.
Like, massage hands,
Yep.
nerd.
Right on. Ryan, can I get a big round of applause for Thank you. There is a one and only nerd, and I believe, it's just my opinion, of course, it's just my opinion, but I think he has managed to single-handedly change the way we communicate with one another as an industry. Single-handedly, all by himself, in his lonesome, in his basement, in his spare time. He has created a dynamic that allows us to have interaction with one another all over the place. We can communicate instantly. On his website, we can interact with some of the better names in business. On his talk shows, he's a dynamo. And Ryan, I just can't say enough good about you. You're amazing, okay? Amazing. All right, guys, are you having fun? Yeah. You got a question?
No, I gave him an award for being the Oprah of massage therapy.
Prize.
You are Oprah of massage.
Yeah.
Can I be Gail?
He said Grandpa coming. He like, oh, I had on pink yesterday, so all the colors.
Oh, that's funny, Oprah. All right,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be Gail, and we'll just go.
Yep. Yep.